And just like that, it is snowing outside. I've learned my lesson. Don't look at your phone while you're filling up a bowl of water. Oops. My bad. And I was looking at the snow falling. I think the flakes are a little bit too small to see on camera, but I'll give it a try here. Ah! Things have actually progressed quite a bit. It's snowing pretty heavily now, and I had the chicken windows open earlier because the weather was so nice. It was warm and the sun was shining. But now it's snowing. So I'm going to put on a coat, go check on it. All right, here they are. Oops. There we go. They're all doing fine. No snow got inside. We have a chance of some freezing rain at some point, so I gave them food a little bit ago, and I'm going to give them a little snack, and then I'm just going to turn off their heat lamp and close them in for the night because it might be really too slippery here in a little bit, so we'll just do that, and they'll be good. They'll be fine. You guys want to say hi to them? Hi, babies. Hi. Hello. Oh, goodness. Hi. Hi. There's Cinnamon. So I'm a leggings type of gal. And every time I come in here with like my cheetah print or something that has like a design, they always want to peck at my pants. So that's why they're making all those sounds, because they're like, what are you? So, alright, well, they're good. I'm going to close them in for the night and start cooking some food. We actually have a lot of this melt freeze on the ground. So it's been an interesting adventure walking to and from my fluffy butt hut. So we will see what this incoming storm will bring. Alright, let's make some dinner. So I have a pot of boiling water and I'm going to add some salt to it. When I've made noodles in the past, I would even put in a bouillon cube. Basically, you want your water to be about as salty as the sea. That's what flavors your noodles. So our hot water tank is out of service, and so I'm trying not to dirty a lot of dishes because we don't have hot water to clean them, and basically I've just been boiling pots to keep dishes clean. Boiling a pot of water, dumping it in the sink, washing the dishes. Anyways, so I'm trying not to use a lot of dishes, so basically tonight's supper was thinking of a way to use as few dishes as possible. So this asparagus, when I first bought it, I had already submerged it into some water mixed with a little bit of vinegar. So I'm just taking it straight from the bag and dumping it onto my tray, and we're going to roast some asparagus that I have to use up. For those that don't know, there's no reason to cut the ends off asparagus because the asparagus lets you know what part you need to rip off. There's a weakened part, not quite the middle of the asparagus, but basically it's a weakened part and you just split it apart and that's it. How many more times should I say apart? It's an interesting thing to describe, but anyway, we love asparagus around here. And I had some leftover Alfredo sauce, and I had a can of tomatoes I wanted to use up, and a can of green beans I wanted to use up. Also, yesterday's video was the grilled cheese and tomato soup, and so I had a bag of frozen leftover tomato soup. So in a minute here, I'll add that as well. And basically, the idea of the green beans was, hey, an extra vegetable, and I need to use up some of the cans that are in my pantry, so there you go. And I found this aluminum foil dish, which I was thrilled about, because again, one less dish. So give that a little mix around. I was kind of craving like a vodka sauce type of sauce, and so mixing Alfredo with a regular spaghetti sauce pretty much accomplishes that, because that's all vodka sauce is. It's a little bit of alcohol in the cooking process, and then it's some heavy cream, and that's how you get it. It's my personal favorite. It's so good. Alright, I had a lot of noodles, so we are going to make this work. It's some whole wheat penne, and I'm just going to mix it around here. I basically cooked the noodles until they were not quite al dente, because I'm going to finish them off in the oven. And I've got my oven preheated to, I believe it was like 375. Basically enough to heat the rest of the way with the pasta and melt some cheese on top. I was up kind of late watching the snow. I went to bed pretty early, like, I don't know, 10 or something, and then I woke up around 2 and it was still kind of snowing and the house was really peaceful and quiet, so I enjoyed it for a little bit. I'm a little sleepy this morning, I must say, and I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm on my way to do that now, but, oh, there's the sauce. Okay, I did add it. I had this sauce basically just sitting in my freezer, and when my husband tried the tomato soup, he had mentioned that this would taste really good on noodles, and so I was like, that's not a bad idea. So I'm just going to mix that in, and then I'm going to add some mozzarella that I had left over. You know, if I had vegetables left, like onion or peas or some celery or something like that, I could totally add this here too, but I didn't. I just added what I had. Actually, my puppy, Rolly, he loves carrots and celery and sweet potato, regular potato, basically every vegetable except for spicy ones. And so I don't always have a lot of carrot and celery on hand because I'm eating it or I'm sharing it with him. So. Alright, here's mozzarella cheese. And then I also added some French fried onions that I had left over from a green bean casserole I made. It just sounded really good to me. Okay, I have my dinner in the oven. I'm going to use sugar cookie mix. That's what I got. I don't want to dirty dishes, so I have my stick of butter in here. I know I'm going to do some cinnamon. And I'm going to do some fresh vanilla. And brown sugar. Oh, ooh, just a little bit. And a little bit of cream of tartar. So cream of tartar is what makes a snickerdoodle chewy. So change the temperature. Alright, I'm going to follow the rest of the instructions here, and I will take a video when everything is done. Thank you for joining me. It is snowing like crazy outside, but we're inside being all cozy. Have a good night, everybody, and thank you for watching. Alright, here's the asparagus. I probably cooked it about 20-25 minutes. Again, the oven was about 375. And here is the lasagna bake, vodka sauce bake. I'm not sure what to call it, but it turned out great. We actually really loved it. We were starving, so we ate half the pan. And then my cookies turned out really great too. They are working. And here is a little bit of our snowstorm. We probably got about a couple quick inches. And after the storm, there's a beautiful sunrise. Good morning, and goodbye. Thank you guys for watching.